From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. Hi, folks. John Schaumby alongside Chris Singleton. Singing, it might be a launch angle home run heavy sport these days, but we've got one of the very best bat-to-ball contact hitters featured right here today.
Boog, I love the fact that he never gets too big with his swing and flies open, tries to launch the ball. He stays very compact. He's looking at getting the barrel to the baseball, doesn't care which part of the ballpark that he hits it to. And I don't care if it's a lefty or a righty out there on the mound. He looks extremely comfortable from either side.
Just about set to go on the hill here today, Al Leiter.
Well, Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
All right, ready to get underway. Luis Arias stands in.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Next offering misses, and that's ball two.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Gene Segura at the plate here. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. 2-1 now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hernandez balls it in, and there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 2-1. Check swing, and he held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Arias leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First and second, one out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Lowell. 2 on, 1 out. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Big RBI for him right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's a big power threat. Munetaka Murakami. The 2-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
2-2 now. And now it's filled up. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit hard, base hit. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 3. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. The pitch. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third. Fair ball. Murakami headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 4-0.
Well done, drives in the run. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
One gone, runner at first. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And the pitch.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And here's a 3-2. Struck him out swinging. Ugly hack of the off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Man at first, number 19 now at the plate. Ball to strike. This to third. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, and our starting pitcher here today, Sandy Alcantara. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now here is Mike Piazza. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Nick Fortes. Clips the corner. And that is strike two. Got him looking. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Gene Segura digs in now. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. The next offering misses. 2-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Miami down in order. They lead 4-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. And misses inside. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Next pitch is downstairs. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Three-two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
David Wright up now for the Mets. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The 1-2. That one hit to right. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 4-0. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Gary Sheffield. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Mike Lowell, the next up for the Marlins. One down, base is empty. In there. And so now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
On the run, throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're in front 4-0. Bottom of the inning, Jeff McNeil stands in.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Next one misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. One up, one down.
Batting in, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Arise on to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets nothing. Start of the 4th, stepping in, Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's outside.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And here it comes. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering is fouled back. The punch out there. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next pitch, not close, up high. And now the lefty gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just misses with that one. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Number 19, the next up for the Marlins. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got it by him for the K.
The catcher, number 4.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. Caught looking his first time up. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Hernandez. And that is that. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Starling Marte.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. The 1-1. And a foul ball. One and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The Mets yet to pick up a hit here. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Lindor makes the grab on the run.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So digging in, Gene Segura. Now a fly ball to right center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Al Leiter out of the game. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Carlos Carrasco comes on now. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
59. Carlos Carrasco.
One down. And now the right fielder, Gary Sheffield. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. And fouled off. Segura leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now back. The third base.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mike Lowell, 1 for 2. And the inning is over. Marlins lead 1, but they lead it 4-0. And welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso.
Hitter, Pete Alonso.
1-1 now. On the ground. And that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Hard hit right side. He handles it himself. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The Mets hitless so far in the game.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
1-2 here.
2-2 count.
Caught him looking for the K. Mets go down quickly. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. And at the plate for Miami, Munetaka Murakami. And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nimmo makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Jorge Soler. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
And that's too high.
1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for the Marlins.
And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball left side, could be two. They get one.
Out.
Throw to first,
No,
safe.
he's in there.
Now batting, the left-hander, Daniel Valencia.
Man at first, number 19, the next up for the Marlins. Ball to strike, the pitch. And that one a little bit high. And a 2-1 on the way. Good eye right there. Chisholm off of first with two away. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk,
The
Boog.
catcher, number 4, Nick.
First and second,
Fortes.
two down. Digging in, Nick Fortes. That's inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
This one popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jeff McNeil.
Here.
The pitch. In for a strike, 2-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Francisco Lindor. Went down on strikes his first time through.
I was remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Line drive. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And now it's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Here comes a pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. One out and a runner at second. And now the count is even. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Starling Marte up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Two. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully he can forget about the one that got away. Boog, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Snags it on the run, and that'll do it. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, John Curtis. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 46, John Curtis.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. 1 for 3.
Luis Arias.
And a 1-1. Hit in the air, right field. Marte moves under it and puts the squeeze on that. 1 up, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gene Segura. The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brooks Raley up and loosening in the pen. Leone getting loose as well. Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
The 2-2. In the air, left field. Segura out in the play. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Gary.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Gary Sheffield. Next pitch is outside. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Mike Lowell. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sheffield off of first with 2 away. Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Mike
The
Piazza.
catcher, Mike Piazza.
Now 1 out to right. Sheffield settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Pete.
Here's Pete Alonso. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now it's even up. Righty delivers. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Brooks Raley.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch misses way outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Misses inside. Ball 3. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Murakami, the lead runner, out at second. Soler on at first with nobody out. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And up next for Miami, number 19. The pitch. That's a slider for a strike.
They need a strikeout. And you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next pitch is outside. 2-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number
2 on with 1 out, and now Nick Fortes kicks and deals, and that one missing low. One down, runners at second and third. Bounce to the right. That's a base hit. Run scores. Marte fires it to the plate. In there. He scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, David Peterson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So up next, Luis Arias. Here's a 1-1. To the right side. McNeil tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first, and at the plate for Miami, Gene Segura. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. And that's outside. Base knock center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Stays alive. And a 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The pitch. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder,
Alcantara still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
2-2 now.
3-2.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Nimmo on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed. Bullpen activity starting up now. Oscar Brazoban appears to be getting loose. Scott, the lefty, warming up as well. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 strikes.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Two. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets.
Yoenis Cespedes up now for the Mets.
Cespedes.
Ball to strike. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. Inning over. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Through 8 full, it's the Marlins 7 and the Mets nothing. Dominic Leone will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Dominic Leone.
And now for the Marlins, Mike Lowell.
The third baseman, Mike Lowell.
And he deals. Check swing went around. Now 3-2. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And here it comes. He goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And up next for Miami, Munetaka Murakami. And the pitch. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And a pitch. Ripped into left center, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Oscar Brazoban gets the ball now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Back to the top of the lineup, Starling Marte up now for the Mets.
Starling Marte.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now Mike Piazza. The 2-1. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Matt Barnes getting loose out there. Right-hander kick steals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that is gone. He circles the bases. 3rd home run of the season. It's 7-2.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Alonso, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch is outside. Got him. And they're down to their last out. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Fouls one off. 2-2. Is just one strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just one strike away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
Count.